Hello Leo, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of October 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope you have a good month so far for the month of September. So let's see what is in store for you for October. So the first card for you representing the present positions or towards the beginning of the month, you have the Ace of Diamonds. So this Ace of Diamonds indicates that in the beginning of the month you may have received some news about some kind of a deal that you have, possibly like a mortgages loan or a grant or something along those lines that you have been waiting for finally approaches you. Like they will tell you that you are qualified for the loans and you get possibly qualify for the grants and so on. And this type of thing can also apply for you if you are looking for a new job, for instance. This can also be like a positive feedback from the employer's perspective, and they just want you to join immediately. And I think there is a rush on this card as well. There is a like indications of a rush on starting something new. So be prepared for a new thing coming your way in the beginning of the month. So let's see what is the next card for you, representing the influence cards or so bridge cards towards the middle of the month. You have the Two of Diamonds. So it's quite interesting. You come from Ace to to Two. It looks like that there is a synchronicity here about what will happen in your career. Looks like that you have been waiting for, like this can also be promotion, for instance, for some of you. Maybe you have been waiting this promotion for quite a long time and finally it arrived, and you don't feel this is something like a burden for you. It looks like that you are excited as well to finally be able to have more responsibility, more also can be more hours for some of you who are working in retail or like hourly basis kind of jobs. It looks like that you may get like second jobs, or it can also be like you get more hours overall from the job that you are doing right now. That seems like a promotions or things like that. But yeah, for some of you, it can also be indicating real promotions, which is quite nice. So be prepared for balancing out your personal life and also your work life, because you may have got like more things to do in the month towards the middle of the month. So the next card that you are representing the past position of your spread, you have the King of Hearts. So the King of Hearts, actually, you may have met this person before, like this male figure in the age of 30 or 35, from the water sign. So it looks like that this king is quite like helping you out. So, like if you have problems with your kids or your children, this king can be a help for you. Other than that, it can also be somebody that you trust as well, like people that you trust in terms of your like personal life. You always ask this person about his advice. So this can also be indicating like your husband can also be the case here, or it can also be your like very close friends that indicating here. So I don't feel it this person as your somebody in your career life though. So this can also be different for some of you, but I do strongly feel that this king is from your personal life, that are can also be like your personal life but impacted your career life. Like this king can also be somebody that you trust, that you ask for advice of your career, can also be the case here. But I don't see this king can be somebody that are like prominent in your career life. But I think like from my views, it can also be like your advisors. So let's see the next card that you are representing the things that you learn from the past. You have the Nine of Diamond. So possibly also you may ask this king related to like how to manage your money, how to deal with your finances, how to balance things out, and how to like make use of your money the best you can. And as a result, you may feel very independent in the past, possibly because of this King of Heart that can give you a lot of insight how to save your money, how to deal with your finances and day-to-day life, how to spend your money wisely, and things like that. So let's see the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of. You have the Four of Spades. Oh yeah, by the way, the previous card here can also be indicating that for some of you who are trying to find a new side jobs or employments, it looks like you already have it in the past. So I do feel that you don't really want to find a second job, for instance, because you're already well established here in the past. I do see that you don't really need like a lot of money for boosting your incomes already, because you already have enough income for yourself. You have already enough money from your current salary. So therefore, this next card here, this Four of Spades, indicates that you may have to let go those comfort zone, the things that you feel right, that you feel you don't want to do anything new, or you may don't want to try something that are not in your comfort zones. That can also be something that are very like quite challenging. Like if you already have like a very stable job, but then you may have to relocate to find a new jobs, or even like something related to like if you have already a full-time job, then why the heck you want to find another second job like a part-time or like a part-time jobs. And that can also be something that many of us actually have encountered, like maybe if you're still single and you still have some time but you don't really use that much of time, then possibly you want to utilize that extra time for something useful, and therefore you are trying to find another like part-time jobs, for instance, to fulfill those extra time. Like can also be like if you're starting your like YouTube channel, can also be that kind of things as well. Other than that, it can also be for some of you who has like health challenges, like some of you who already have um, like health issues like sickness and so on. The good news is you finally be able to manage those health issues and come out from those sickness stage, and you'll be able to release that during the month of October, because I see this this card living your life, so that can be something strongly indicated here. So let's see the next card that you are representing the future cards. Towards the end of the month, you have the King of Clubs. So this King of Clubs indicates that there will be a male significant figure again in your life, possibly from the fire sign like you, and this can be around 30 years old, and this kind of things like related to your like your finances or your day-to-day life. It looks like that this king is very prominent. This king can also be indicating your new boss, though. It doesn't necessarily to be you. It can also be somebody like you who has the same mind, like-minded people like you, but it looks like this king has a very strong like hopes about you. So whatever uh, things comes out in the month of October, looks like something that is very important for your career development. So be open for any changes related to your career, and be prepared for anything new. So that is something that you may have to decide. So let's see the last card for you, presenting the clarifying card. At the bottom of the deck you have the Ace of Hearts. So yeah, overall you have quite a great emotional balance, I would say, especially towards the beginning of the month until the end of the month. You have very strong motivations and also very quite busy months, I would say, and that kind of thing will help you along the way, because possibly if you have been like out of job for quite some time, this month can be quite a release month, because you finally be able to manage to find a new employment, and that can also be a like quite a good news for you. So I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and if you want to donate, just click on the link description below the video, and see you next month. Thank you.